Hello there. I'm Scotty. You're not. Welcome back to Sci-Fi Saturday, and today this week we're looking at Real Steel from 2011, starring Hugh Jackman and Evangeline Lilly. And you're probably wondering, Scotty, how come you have the DVD in your hand, except instead of back there? Well, because Scotty has a story to tell. I probably told this story before, but who cares as much? I'm going to tell it again. So, when I ordered this from eBay, I ordered the Blu-ray because a long, long time ago, I had the Blu-ray and then I traded it to a friend of mine and then I instantly regretted it. And eventually, I tried to trade it back from him, and he had lost it. So after all those years, I finally decided I wanted to order the Blu-ray, right, from eBay, and this is what they gave me. It's a DVD in a DVD case with a Blu-ray slipcover. Blu-ray cover. Yeah, the way it was. So that's what it was. I will one day get the Blu-ray, but for now it is a DVD, and it's fine. One day the Blu-ray will be mine. I will be happy. Let's go put this back over here so it can sit where it belongs. So Real Steel tells the story of Charlie, played by Hugh Jackman, who is a former boxer. You see, in this universe, by 2020, all human boxers were gotten rid of, and they now use robot boxers. Charlie is a former boxer. So this is post 2020. I don't know, it's a futuristic thing. But it's not a post-apocalyptic future, so that's a plus, right? And one day, he is called, his ex-girlfriend, of which he had a child with, passed away, and he's called to sign off the custody rights to his, it would be like a sister-in-law, his ex-girlfriend's sister. But before the kid can go with them, they're going to Italy. They don't take the kid with them. A couple of pricks. Oh, we want to adopt this kid, but you can't go on this expensive trip to Italy with us. No, you're going to stay with your deadbeat dad. We're going to offer him lots of money to do it. Because he's a bad man. He wants that next fight. He wants to use the robots to fight. And I can sort of see his point. He's a fighter, but he's not allowed to fight. Think of this like if it was like an actual fighting movie. He'd be doing fights and getting his ass kicked. It wouldn't be the robots, you know? Like, he has his first fight with his robot. The robot gets his ass kicked, gets destroyed. It would be him getting his ass kicked. And then the next one, you know? That sort of situation. It'd be like that. The ending is reminiscent of Rocky, but it is different in a way. I'll explain when I get to it. But yeah, and it's if you looked at this and if you saw a trailer, you think, okay, it's a stupid rock and sock robot type movie, but in the end, that's not what it is. It's a father and son movie. It's not just about the robots. The robots are there, but it's more about a father and son getting to know each other. Even though the outcome of this relationship is kind of inconclusive. Again, when we get to the ending, I'll get to it, but yeah. And Evangeline Lilly is also sort of like a love interest for Hugh Jackman. But like, she's the daughter of the guy who owns this boxing gym that is basically where he lives. And so they're trying to keep that afloat, you know, and he's also trying to keep money coming in and all that. We also have Kevin Durand, Keeming from Lost, and he was also the Blob. There is a Marvel connection here. Yeah, Hugh Jackman, you know, Wolverine. You have Evangeline Lilly, Wasp, Kevin Durand, Blob, Anthony Mackie, who is Falcon, Hope Davis plays the aunt the sister of the mom who died. She was Iron Man's mom. Yeah, even though she's technically younger than Robert Downey Jr. Doesn't matter. Uh, and she was also in Charlie Bartlett with Robert Downey Jr. and late Anton Yelchin. Rest in peace, good sir. But yeah. So there's that Marvel connection at its best. Kevin Durant plays this guy who just wants his money. He's this thug. In like one of the first fights at this rodeo, he bets a lot of money with Hugh Jackman on if the robot can fight the bull. And the robot gets like destroyed by this bull. So instead of paying this guy, he just takes off on him. So this guy is following him around. Eventually finds him, which causes the third act breakup. Which this is not a rom com, but yeah, they're doing fine. They're going on fights. They find this robot that's like it's supposed to be like a sparring robot, but they soup it up and they let it fight, and it has a shadow feature where Hugh Jackman can do this, and the robot will do this and do it with him, and so he has that kind of feature to him, and that was sort of the thing of the trailer. Look, he can do, you could do, and they do a few fights and they're winning, and then Max, the kid, challenges the reigning robo fighting champion Zeus. Not that Zeus. No, it's a robot Zeus to a fight. After this happens, though, is when Ricky catches up with them and basically he kicks the guy's ass, and that's when he's like, you know what? No, I'm done. Because it is not just like a random third act breakup. As a father, I can't understand why he does this. Like, he's enjoying his time with his son, but he knows if he keeps having his son live this life, it's not good for him. He's sleeping on a, what do you say, a shelf in a truck. They almost got their asses kicked. He's not safe. So he's looking out for his son. So he takes him to the, his aunt and uncle or whatever will be his legal guardians. And he gives the money back too, because he's like, I don't want that. Or whatever's left of it, But then, eventually, he gets the Zeus fight, goes to Max, say, hey, we got the Zeus fight. If she will allow, I would like, he apologizes to him. He's like, I would like, to do this. And so they allow him to. And that's where we get to the climax. I'm not done talking about most of the other stuff. Anthony Mackie plays Finn, this guy who does like underground fights and stuff. And that's where he brings this Japanese robot that he got, and it gets its butt kicked. It's like, part of me doesn't understand what they're doing with the beginning of this. Like I said, if this was a regular fighting movie, where was Hugh Jackman doing this? He's out of shit. Work as a shark fighter, just trying to get money and scrap together, getting his ass kicked. That makes sense. But like, he's got this pretty cool ass Japanese robot he ordered, and it gets like destroyed like that. And it's just like, what was the point of that robot? And then this for all intents and purposes, a junker robot has the heart, I guess, to keep going. I don't know. And I do like the scenes with Hugh Jackman and this kid. It really makes them seem like their father and son. And Hugh Jackman is good in this. Don't get me wrong. He's good. He's always good, Hugh Jackman. But he kind of goes in and out of his Australian accent. He's trying to do the Wolverine American accent, kind of like this. But it keeps going in and out until he goes a little bit crazy and yelling. He goes in and out of his accent a lot. And it just, it's very noticeable. It's very noticeable. I noticed it a lot. He keeps going in and out of it. Also, I felt like the love interest stuff with him evangelising Lily, it was there, and then they have this kiss, and then it's not there, and then it's there at the end again, and it's just like their kiss should be at the end of the movie, right? But like, it's the middle of the movie, and they have this romantic kiss. Or maybe it's like when the breakup thing, maybe before the breakup thing, I don't know. But the third breakup's not with her, it's with the kid. But anyway, You have this kiss in the middle of the movie, and in the end they hug, like, oh, celebration, you know. So they have a fight between Adam, Atom, by the way, and Zeus, and it's this big fight, 5 rounds, not 12 like a regular boxing fight, because that'd be too much. And also Zeus would have lost. We'll get to it, but they do the Rocky thing. So they have this robot. At one point, the shadow thing is like he has the voice command. The voice command thing is shot, so he gets into the shadow boxing mode, and he's just going at it and going at it. And the other guy has to do the same thing, and they're trying to fight. And it gets down to the last few minutes of the 5th round, and ding, 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 saved by the bell. A few more seconds. I was gonna say a few more minutes, but no, a few more seconds, and it would have been it. If that bell didn't wrong, it'd be over. So when it is announced that by decision the robot wins, Zeus wins by decision. No one's really that the crowd is booing, but like the kid and Hugh Jackman, they were both smiling, and I know that she looks a little bit upset, but it's like, yeah, because they know they had him, and I know you can bring up Vin Diesel. Doesn't matter if it's by a quarter or an inch. And winning's winning. Yeah, whatever. But like, also you gotta look at this. Adam didn't get knocked out either, so it's yeah. They did Rocky in the first Rocky, but it's more positive and uplifting. And then the movie ends with them celebrating. It just ends, and I went, wait a minute, we're missing some story here. What about the kid? Because like he apologizes to him, and he's allowed to take the kid to do that to do this, but he doesn't get custody. Shouldn't it end with him going to court for custody or something? I don't know. It just ends with a celebration. It feels when I've seen this movie 3 times now, and every time it feels like that there should be more to the ending. It just ends. There's nothing. There's no conclusion. And I know they want to do a sequel for a long time. I don't know if that kid's even acting anymore, but it feels. I don't know. Also, you got the soundtrack is pretty good. You got some Eminem in there. You know, let's get out, and then lights go out, and another one, Eminem and some other guy doing a song together. It's pretty cool song. But yeah, there's a montages in there. You know, it's around a pretty good movie. Yes, I haven't said that in a while. So this was made by Touchstone Pictures, right? Who is a subsidiary of Disney, and so I figured, keeping into the tradition of Touchstone Pictures, the next one will be I Am Number 4, which is based on a book, and also didn't get a sequel, but should have. We shall see how good this is. I haven't watched it. Only watched this once. I got this from my grandma. After she passed, I grabbed them. I was allowed to grab some of her movies from her place, and this is one of them. So, it just smells like grandma's house. Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on Real Steel? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. I've been Scotty, and see you in the next one.